Did you know that percentages are reversible? Hi, I'm Sarah. I've been a math and science teacher for 20 years, and I enjoy making math engaging and fun for everybody. If you want tutoring, micro-tutoring, Cameo, click the link and do the stuff. Percentages are reversible. The reason they are reversible is because of the commutative property. So 2 times 3 is the same thing as 3 times 2. 2 times 3 is the same thing as 3 times 2, right? 6 equals 6. Done. Easy. We got it. So if I did 40% of 15, that's going to be the same thing as 15% of 40. It's the same thing. They're reversible because it's multiplication. 40%, you can think of it as a fraction. So like 40 over 100, right? I know you can simplify it. I get it. Of always means multiplied, 15. So then it would be the same thing. We can even spread this out even more. 1 over 100 times 40 times 15. That's all the same thing. I'm just expanding and expanding and expanding. So now if I've got this all expanded, right? 1 over 100 times 40 times 15. So that means, ergo, that 15 over 100 times 40 is the same thing because it's just 15 times 1 over 100. Percentages are reversible, which can come in handy, right? I know, I get it. The numbers aren't always nice and friendly, but sometimes they are, and sometimes it makes it a lot easier, right? So if you have 37% of 40. So I get it. If we did 37% of 50, like, I get it. 50% of 37 is the same. That's an easy, friendly one, right? This one may be one that you kind of think like, ooh, is that reversible? It is. They always are. 37% of 40 is the same thing as 40% of 37. How does this make your life easier? Here's how it makes your life easier. 40% is the same thing as 10% plus 10% plus 10% plus 10%, or times 4. I do this all the time when I'm in the store, okay? When you look for these discounts, okay? If you have like 40%, 30%, 20%, whatever it is, if you look at that value, okay, and you move the decimal over one spot, that gives you 10%. So 10% of 37 is 3.7. Now what you can do with that is then you can multiply that by 4. So because then that'll give you that 40%. So 3.7 times 4, okay? 8, carry the 2, 12, 14, move over the decimal one part. So that's 14.8. So 40% of 37 is 14.8. What's another way I could do this? Well, you can take, if you're doing 3.7 times 4, 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 7 is 28, but it's 4 times 0.7, so it's 2.8. So add those together and you get 14.8. Now, this is probably going to be something that's most useful like when you're looking for a discount or you're thinking about what's the price going to be and things like that, right? So when you're thinking about a price or something like that, that's what you're going to be looking for, is you would probably just estimate, right? So you would say, okay, 3.7, well, that's basically 4. 4 times 4 is 16, so it's going to be a little less than $16, right? Use it, try it, it's great. It goes really well with that 10% rule. It's MathedUp.